What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Matt T back with another banger video. Make sure y'all liking, comment, subscribe, watch the whole video, show your boy some love. Today we're gonna do the little job rating video. A lot of people was asking on my Coast Guard video what was my rate, you know, what rate was I going. Some people didn't know I went blue to A, so I just want to go ahead and do a little video on that because I promised y'all I would do it. Y'all been blowing that video up. That's right now currently my top video. I appreciate y'all for showing love. Make sure y'all keep liking that video, keep sharing that video. If y'all want to join the Coast Guard, just ask me. And yeah, anyway, let's get to it. So first of all, yes, I am a OS3 Hall. That's me. I am currently stationed in Cider Lake, Michigan, and Wisconsin, Milwaukee. So we just gonna go all the way to the boom. Basically, if y'all haven't watched my boot camp video, y'all go watch that. We finna start like right after that, and we finna transform to when I went to A school in Petaluma, California. So boom, going to A school was a totally different experience. It's still a little strict. It's not like K-May, but it's still a little bit strict. It's a lot better situation. Of course, you get a barracks. I had 2 roommates, so it was 3 of us in all. Barracks were nice, own bathroom, everything was sweet. But before we get in detail about everything, I just want to go ahead and read y'all the definition of operations specialist in the Coast Guard. So online it says the operations specialist OS rating is the tactical command, control, and communications rating. The operations specialists are the eyes, ears, and voice of the Coast Guard in the maritime community and the central nervous system of the Coast Guard operations. This is correct, but I'm gonna dumb it down, or basically water it down, because yeah, some people might not know what the maritime community is, some people might not know all this, so we're just gonna dumb it down. But I'm going to basically explain the A school perspective of it, and then talk about how it actually is in real life, because I'm a living witness of how it is right now. So basically, you'll go to A school. Depending on when your class starts, you might be a not a non-rate, but you'll basically just be cleaning up. Yo, if you still watching this video right now, just do me a favor. Just like the video. You know what I'm saying? Don't even like, just subscribe. It's literally like right there. Like it's red. It's a red button that says subscribe. Just click that for me. Help your boy out. That's all I'm asking. Just hit that subscribe button right now. I'm gone. Cleaning up, yeah, you mow the grass. Just doing a lot of different cleanup, keeping the base clean until your actual class date starts. So yeah, you're gonna be doing that, just chilling. Like you're gonna be Monday through Friday. I want to say you're gonna be just working from like 7 to like, I want to say like around after 12, y'all are done. And you just gonna be, after that you can go to the gym, you can chill in your barracks, you can just do whatever. Man, until then, until your class starts, that's what you're gonna be doing. So after that, they got this thing called when you get in, like, basically it's like boot camp. If you already been or you don't know yet, you're gonna get picked up, which basically is you'll meet your class advisor if you already haven't met your class advisors, and then they will basically you know, introduce themselves, let you know like how kind of class is gonna be, if they cool. I don't know if they're not cool. I don't know how it's gonna be. So you're gonna go to Petty Officer NDOC, which it sounds crazy. Everybody hype it up, like, oh, this is some big scary thing. When it's really not bad, it's just boring. It's super boring. So basically, like, they're gonna give you the command. So basically, like, you gotta know who the captain is, you know, all this stuff. You gotta know. They're gonna give you like a little booklet, and you gotta know who, like, it's like 4 people. Like, it's like basically your chain of command. Basically, how you doing at boot camp. You gotta know that. And you gotta have chops on everything, right? And basically, NDOC week is you're gonna be sent through like a class for like a whole week straight, and it's like the whole day super boring. You get to go to child court, well, lunch, dinner, and all that, but it's super boring, like super trash. It's not bad, it's just super boring. You gotta stay up, you gotta stand up in the bag, do what you gotta do to stay up, because you don't want to fall asleep, because that class is basically introducing you to being a petty officer, which you're supposed to be a leader once you become a petty officer. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to, you know, get your class day kicked back or whatever. So y'all make sure y'all stay locked in. You know, same thing in my other video, like boot camp. Just stay locked in, keep your head down, do what you're supposed to do, and get out of there, man. That's what I did, and it worked out for me. I'm here, baby. Anyways, so yeah, so after NDOC week, that's when you're gonna end up marching with your whole class. They're gonna march all the way to where can't remember the actual building name, but you're gonna march to where the OSs have their classroom at. And once you get to that classroom, that's where they're gonna issue you book bags. You get a whole nother book bag, but you don't get to keep it. They give you your books. Let me see if I got some books. Let's see. Give you a couple books. This is an example of one. You get like 4 books on. I don't think these are all my books because some of them I got thrown away. But this is one book. It's just basically like these are your books that you're going to be studying in and doing your lessons in through the time that you're there. And you want to keep up with these because you'll have homework. And I know for my class, I don't know how you guys' classes would be. We were allowed to go ahead. They gave us our books early, so we went ahead and knocked all the homework out before we even started the class. That way, once we got to the class, we didn't have to be doing homework at the class. Like, they want you to have some type of free time. Of course, you still have to study a little bit, but they wanted you to have some type of free time. So yeah, I mean, like, as far as OSA school, like the actual classes, the classes are not hard at all. If you're paying attention and if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're getting the little lesson that they're giving you when you're in class, you will have no problems in the lab, which the lab is when you're actually in like this little cubicle and you're actually talking on the radios, you know, doing your logs, which if you don't know what that is, y'all will figure that out. But it's nothing major, nothing crazy. Like in that building, you have to be super professional. You have to do what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure your uniform is good. Make sure you're walking on the right side of the hall. Make sure you're addressing all of the class advisors as their rate and rank. Just make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. When you're in class, you will not get to have your phone. You will be putting your phone on the little block thing, like what? It's kind of like a little locker, but you don't have to lock it because nobody's gonna steal. So there's all these cameras. Nobody wants to steal your stuff. But if you don't feel comfortable, you can let a class advisor know they might have something special for you. But you will not have your phones in the lab or in the classroom because they're trying to train you for when you're actually in the field. You will not have your phone. I go and watch for 12 hours and never have my phone. So they're just basically training you for that. So don't fault them. You know, do not let that not make you want to be a OS because that's something so small. It's alright. Yeah, the lessons are not hard. Super chill. I want to say like classes are 8 to 9 weeks. Super chill. You in California. The base is decent. It's really nice to me. Sorry y'all, whole new day, whole new clothes, everything. My camera had died, so I had to finish the video today, so that's what it is. But anyways, so yeah, I was talking about like how you get lead base and how you get to do all this stuff. So basically just the whole perspective of the A school, what I was trying to pass to you guys is basically the school is not hard. You know, they say it's easy to get kicked out of school. It's really not. I mean, you just need to do what you're supposed to do to get out. It's my same message as the boot camp thing. You know, keep your head down, do what you're supposed to do, so you can get out. You know, actually be in the fleet and do your job, like what you signed up to do. So basically, you're gonna always have to have a uniform ready because you're gonna be wearing your uniform a lot. Not most of the time, but a lot. I mean, you're in school, so you're gonna be wearing uniform to, you know, the school and everything. And then, of course, when you're not at school, you can wear your civilian clothes. When you go out base, you can wear your civilian clothes and all that good stuff. That's the main thing for the A school part. Now I want to kind of transform over to the actual real life, which you'll be doing in the fleet, which is what I'm doing, of course, now. So basically, once you graduate A school, you're going to report to your unit after your leave days and travel days. You're going to report to your unit. You're going to get there. You're going to check in, do that whole ordeal, checking in, and then they will tell you when you need to come back. And this is when you will start the thing that they call the break-in process. The break-in process basically means that you will be shadowing somebody who's qualified in the CU position. And you will be they will be teaching you the ropes, giving you sign-offs. You have like a booklet or a binder with stuff that you have to get signed off to become qualified. Depending on how big your AOR is, how, you know, every sector is different. You have, you know, that's how you know how many sign-offs you have. It could be less than what I had, could be more. You never know. Different sectors are different, you know. So yeah, you would do that. So for me, I don't know how it is for all sectors. For my sector, it was 15 watches is the minimum, or that's the minimum. After 15 watches, you can take the board. You know, you can of course go over that. Everybody's not the same. Everybody doesn't learn as fast, but 15 watches is the minimum. After 15 watches, you can take the board. So the board is basically when your chief or whoever does your board at your unit will put you in a room or wherever your unit does their board is, and it'll be For me, it was a chief, the communications chief, the comms chief, and 2 CUs, and they basically sit you in a room and they question you on all the stuff that you've been learning, that you're required to know to get qualified, and they basically just question you, and that's basically your boy. You're basically just getting questioned for about, it can last 2 to 4 hours, just depending on, you know, what you're getting wrong and what you're getting right. And that's pretty much how the board is. Like, that's it. You just need to know your stuff, and if you're answering the questions right, you're good. So, and that's pretty much it. And for me, and for y'all too, you should get qualified as quick as possible, because there's so many different things that run to you getting qualified. Once you get qualified, you free up the schedule for more people. So, you know, you have your other CUs that's working. They're gonna want you to also get qualified, because once you get qualified, it frees up the schedule. It basically makes, you know, another person might have to work as much as they were before you came, or you might not have to work as much more, because, you know, the schedule is more open now that they have another qualified person. And you might say, oh, that's stupid, you know. When you get qualified, you understand. I can't really explain it enough, but yeah, so you just want to get qualified as quickly as possible. Also, for me, in my unit, when I was getting qualified, we had to work 5 days. 5 days, so you'll work Monday through Friday, consecutive 8-hour shifts, not 12-hour shifts, 8-hour shifts, and you basically just work that, and you only be off on the weekends. That's trash, you know what I'm saying? So you want to get qualified as quickly as possible, because once you're qualified, once you're actually working, so once you qualify, you get to work the 12-hour shifts. You don't work 5 days in a row. You only work. At my sector, we do 2 ons, which when I say on, that means that's like the days you work on shift. So you do 2 days on shift, 2 days off shift. Or you can do 2 days on shift, 3 days off shift. Or you can do 1 day on, 4 days off. Or you can do 2 days on, 4 days off. You know, you hear what I'm saying? So you're not working these 5 days in a row. You're working max 2 to 3 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? That's not for every sector, but it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna crazy work you. But yeah, that's like for the workload wise. You know, you get qualified. Once you get qualified, what you're gonna be doing is basically working, you know, the regular 12-hour shift, like I was just telling you. And at that time, you want to be getting your sign-offs done for if you're staying in, depending on what your whole, you know, if you're making a career out of this thing, you want to get your sign-offs done, your sign-offs to get second class, so you can take the service-wide. If you're in the Coast Guard, if you don't know, you're only doing 1 service-wide a year now. It's in May, so you have to get everything, I want to say, put in and all your stuff signed off by February 1st. Don't quote me on that. I think that is. I can verify that for you guys. But that's basically in the process that I'm in right now, getting my sign-offs to rank up to E5. And that's really it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's really just getting to your unit, getting qualified, and then from there you're just working, and you're basically in the fleet. You're doing what they taught you in A school. Now when you get to your unit, you will realize that A school teaches you a lot of the fundamental stuff, but once you get to your actual unit, there's so much stuff, so much more to learn that they didn't teach you, because it's so much stuff just being an OS. If you guys didn't know, OS A school used to be like 17 weeks, and they dropped down to like 11 weeks, and then they dropped down to like 8 weeks, and like 9, and it's been changing over and over and over. So it's so much stuff that they don't even get to teach you in A school, because it's so much shorter. It was so urgent. They needed OSs that now I don't even think that it's a critical rate anymore. I don't know. Don't quote me on that either. But I mean, that's basically it, y'all. You know, being an OS, it's not hard. You do. I want to say, I know when I came in, I did get a 30K bonus. I don't know exactly if it's still 30K. They might have dropped down to 20, but they drop it. Goes from 20 to 30, 20 to 30 like all the time. So you just have to join at the right time, just depending on. But you know, everybody's not here for the money, so it is what it is. But that's basically it about the OS. If y'all have any more questions, just comment them down below. If y'all want me to if y'all got any questions on it, I'll make another video for you guys. Just spam the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this video. Let me know if I gave y'all enough information. If not, just like the other Coast Guard video, just ask the questions. I'm quick to reply. You know what I'm saying? I'm chill. So that's it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. You know, if you got any more questions about the Coast Guard, like I said, comment and let me know. Let your boy know. It's your boy Mac TV, and we out this thing.